Alright guys, welcome back to the Noob to Pro series. I think I figured out the secret cheat code. I don't know what happened, but look how many coins we're up to now. So I don't know what I have equipped or what, but I have all my boosts running and even my drop boost. And we're attacking these alphas, and look at this, guys. We're absolutely just destroying them. And look at how much money we're getting. We're up to 3.85 DE. Like, I didn't even know we could get to DE. That's actually freaking insane. So let's take advantage of that. What do these even drop? Do these drop anything good? Dude, all they drop is eminence coins? Bro, what the heck? That's actually kind of wild. So it looks like that's stupid to farm. And what do these drop? We need arts level. I think we already maxed out. We need shadow gardens. So let's see. Do these give shadow garden? Oh wait, no, these give a garden level token. All right, well, I think I need to just... I think I just need garden tokens, right? Yeah, I need garden tokens pretty badly. I think Sid might be the only one that drops these garden tokens. That would be mad unfortunate. Okay, yeah, this one definitely does not give as much gold. All right, that's kind of sad. All right, it is what it is, though. All right, what keys can I buy? Oh, okay, so we already bought all the keys we can. That's good. Oh, Dungeon of Suffering. I forgot about that. I think we can probably run that. All right, Dungeon of Suffering. Let's try beating this one. I think with our new squad, it should be pretty easy, so let's rip it. All right, so I guess this final boss is actually a little bit tanky, but we got it. Not too bad. Had to undo my drop auras, but that's not a big deal. And bang, our first Dungeon Suffering W. I will, that's kind of, I feel like we need a little bit more damage before I do that again. All right, anyways, we did get an extra champion equipped, which is great. So we'll go back to the damage squad, and we're going to go with Aura and Aura. We got our full-on dropped OP team. All right, so I don't think, yeah, it looks like the keys haven't reset quite yet. I do want to make sure I do the running raid, because, you know, that raid is pretty OP. But look at all the upgrades we can buy. So 150N is nothing, nothing, and nothing. And obviously we want damage, and I'll go with coins. So it looks like we need 20 DE. And I'm not going to lie, that's not really that hard to get. So let's head over here to World 22, and let's see, let's go see what we can grind here. It's going to actually give us stuff we need. All right, she does not give me anything we need, but she's going to give us a lot of money. So it might be worth it to grind her. Yeah, look how much money she freaking gives, dude. This is actually crazy OP. She gives us nothing, man. What the heck? So I'm just literally wasting my drop boost on her. So you know what? I'm gonna pause my drop boost, and I'm just gonna go full on damage, and we're just gonna destroy her. And oh my gosh, honestly, if I'm beating the S rank this easily, we should be able to beat the Blood Queen now that I think about it. And if we can do that, then we get to the next world. Please. No way. Ain't no way. Not even a dent. Not even a... Dude, this is actually crazy. We need to beat her to get to the next world, and we are not even that close at all. Oh, heck no. That is not good. That is not good. All right, do I have any eminence or anything coins? Oh my gosh. All right, eminence coins. All right, can't really complain with that. All right, I'm just gonna farm some coins and go cry real quick. What the heck? Why is this so hard? I'll be back. All right, we could probably get 20 DE from these, but I don't really think it's worth it. So I'm actually going to reset my stats now. And we're just going to go pure damage. I think we have enough to buy that last little upgrade. So we'll go for that. So that's going to give us 5% energy. Yeah, we'll take it. All right, so I got to figure out how to get a lot of damage and fast, unfortunately, so I can beat that last boss. All right, well, let me see what else I have. All right, Obelisk coins. Honestly, I might try doing that. That might not be a bad bet. That's kind of something I want energy for now that I think about it. But I just reset my stats already. Dang it. All right, let me see if there's any raids we can easily beat. I think there might be. So let's head over to Hollow. What resources do I even have? I have 34,000 of these, and I don't really need those. And I don't need the Ryatsu, but 20,000 of Zanpakuto tokens. I can definitely roll those. So that's going to give us a little bit more damage. And then the rest we can sell. And yeah, I don't know if we can really get anything out of those, but I guess it's worth a shot. So let's do this. We're going to unequip that. And let's go max this out real quick. You got to be kidding me. There we go. We maxed it out. Thank goodness. Thank freaking goodness, man. All right. Well, this is something. Oh, we're basically guaranteed Supreme Pity. All right. You know what, guys? I hate to do this, but we're going to go for energy. I think based on what I have, we're just gonna have to waste their stat reset, and we're just gonna go full energy. All right, so that's unfortunately the cap, and the rest is obviously damage. So we're getting like what, 230 NVG. That's not the greatest, but it is what it is. And we might as well, I guess, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of rolling. So let's go grab these scythes and let's cook. Look at this, guys. I'm stuck with this freaking potion. But thankfully, we have like 9 minutes for everything to reset, so we'll be in a pretty good spot. All right, so we need to find a way to do like what, 10% more damage. So let's go run all these. And we got 66 lunchboxes from this raid. Holy, that's pretty dang nice if you ask me. So let's take advantage of all of our daily reward type gigs. So let's go get that. There we go. We're in a pretty good spot from those. And we'll buy all of the food as well. There we go. And I believe there's also a lot of keys we need to buy too. So let's head over here to the dungeon. And we will take a look at all the keys before I forget to buy them. I really just want the ones that are like that. There we go. We gotta buy the goat key, guys. That key's just goated. All right, I believe we also have some stuff to get here in the token exchange. No, in the product exchange. So we can get all of these. Jeez, there's so much random stuff you can get in this game. And I want it all. All right, we want all these too. We can always exchange them. There we go. All right, so we just spent a whole frick ton of stuff. So let's head to the second dungeon lobby. And we got to exchange some of these tokens. Don't need those. And I believe we don't need these anymore or these anymore. And we already maxed out the shadow arts. So let's go max out our keys. There we go. We're stacked on keys. I don't need that Mundo Ray key anymore, though. So now we need to head over here to get ourselves our macaroons. So let's go cop these real quick. All right. Oh my gosh. 7 of each macaroon. Now that's what we're talking about. Oh yeah, there we go. We're officially cooking. All right. Let's go max all these out. Oh my gosh. 13, 12 of each potion. Let's freaking go. That is crazy. All right, I want to use these two in case we need to. But I really want to use the energy macaroons, so we should be getting a crazy amount of energy. 384 NVG now. So it's going to help us out a little bit, because I'm really trying to beat that next boss. But we're just not quite there damage-wise. But we're very, very close. So I got to figure out how to do like, maybe like 6x more damage or something. And that should get us to where we need to go. So I think what we need to do first is we need to run this running track raid. This raid's pretty goated. All right, easy dubs. Let's go. All right. Did we get another key from that? I forget. Let me see here. Keys. Oh, I do still have another running track key raid. Oh my gosh. How many did it give us? Oh, wow. We got a couple levels there. Jeez. So we're up to 576 NVG. Dang. And somehow we still have another key. So that's pretty wild. All right. And we also got 3% energy. So I guess we're going to run it back and get even more energy. All right. I guess we're cooking. So I guess I'm gonna be running in circles for another 10 minutes. All right, there we go. We got another one completed. All right, another 10 minutes. All right, here we go. Let's go. 2.5 energy boost. We're now up to 672 NVG, which is kind of wild to think about. And we also got ourselves, I guess, 4% more sprint speed. So honestly, overall, if you stack all these, the sprint speed does get pretty high. So you can actually kind of zoom. So not bad at all. All right, well, I don't know if 41's enough for what we need to do. Let me see if there's anything we can roll on. I think there's still some good stuff in Hollow World, etc. we can roll on. Let me see what kind of keys, etc. I have a lot of. Oh my gosh, got a lot of those. All right, we'll pause that. We'll pause that. All right, I believe we can roll a bunch on scythe tokens. So let's go run those next. And I believe we should be getting a guaranteed supreme as well. So let's go grab our guaranteed supreme and let's cook. All right, here we go. Let's go see what we ended up pulling. All right, weapons wise, we ended up getting 1. Wow, that's a little unfortunate. I do need 3 though, so I guess there's no point in evoing it. How many Bankais do I have? All right, let's see what we can get on this third one. I don't know, maybe we'll get something good. All right, let's see. We should be able to at least get the 0.5%, I would think. All right, so at least this one has Enlightened Blossom. I don't know if I have enough. Yeah, I only have 3, so we don't have enough for a 10x, unfortunately. All right, we also have some Obelisk coins. I definitely need to take advantage of those because we need as much damage as we can physically possibly get. We're only at the, what, 42.5 UTG, unfortunately. I don't know if that's gonna be enough to beat that boss, because I'm really trying to get to that next world, because this can be the best way for us to get some progression here. All right, I do have a lot of these exchange coins, but I don't really think they're gonna help us that much. I don't want any elucidators. All right, let's head back to World 20 and let's see what the best bet is for us. I really want to be able to take out these Sids. Oh, we're actually kind of close to taking out Sids. Ooh, and these actually do drop what we want. Ooh, that is tempting. What if I run a damage? All right, the thing is I need his tokens, and like I need his tokens badly. So let's just go full damage team. And we're going to swap the auras out for the drop auras. And we're going to go full on drop team. We'll sacrifice our energy gain a little bit, but we need as many of these Shadow Garden tokens as humanly possible. And obviously these Eminence coins are not really that helpful because they're more for luck, but I believe this should give us a frick ton though. And it's also gonna give us some good XP. So let me run my XP potions and my soul potions. And that would obviously try to maybe get us a level or two, which doesn't actually help us, because you guys can kind of see what we're working with here. But it'll be decent enough. So let's see how fast this is going to be a farm. I know if we do it for long enough, we should get like a few thousand. Oh my gosh, this is really slow. Oof. All right, well, I'm going to chill a little bit. Hopefully this cooks. If not, we're going to have to find another way to beat this boss. All right, let's make a push. I don't know if it's going to be enough to, you know, get what we need to get, but we're going to make a push now. So we're going to go full on damage. All right, we're completely maxed out on damage. Complete maxed out damage team. And this might be our best shot at getting to the next world, so we gotta take advantage. Oh, that one's already maxed. I do want to see if we can max out the Shadow Garden. This is more for energy though, so I'm not gonna really focus on it too much. But if we could somehow get lucky here, that would help. But I only have 5,000 tokens, so I kind of doubt it. Oh, I just saw the Phantom. We landed right next to it. What the heck? Ain't no way. We might just have the most crazy luck. We just got the Supreme. We just freaking got the Supreme. And I still have 1.99k, guys. Our luck is on 10 today. Oh my gosh. Now, I believe I have a few of these leveling tokens saved up as well. So, oh wait, what? I have 101? Bro, since when? Okay, well, we got it to level 7, so that's not really a big increase, but it's something. I will definitely take it. All right, let's max out this luck as well. So now we got our star luck, a pretty nice, that's a really nice boost. So there we go. We're cooking. So let's see if we have our full damage squad on. All right, with the damage pots. Okay, we are barely damaging this thing. All right, that is unfortunate, but that's okay. All right, let's head over to the Hollow World, because we can actually take out Ichigo. And I know Ichigo is going to help us get some more energy as well. So we can get Ichigo, and then we can, you know, put in some work. And also, since I finally have my max damage team on, we can try some of the raids and see if we can beat some of our records. Because honestly, we're doing a lot more energy than before, and there's a chance we might be able to get some credits, and then we can use those credits to our advantage. All right, so we got to go unequip fast, auto clicker, and sprint. And let's... All right, so actually, we technically need to go from here, if I remember correctly. Oh my gosh, there's the... Okay. Oh, I have sprint on still. I was wondering why it wasn't working. All right, and I know it kind of goes inside, so you kind of want to have your mouse angled inside. There we go. And we are auto clapping him, so we're going to use this to get the aura. So that might take a second, but it'll be worth it. But yeah, I can't believe we're actually just auto clapping this guy. Sweet. It's a huge W. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take us to get the aura, though, unfortunately. Let me pause all of that. And do we even need the damage pot? Honestly, with no damage pot... Wow, we're still auto clapping this guy with no damage pot. What if I go a little bit harder and we'll just maybe we'll just go full on drop auras? And we're basically still insta-killing the boss. Nice. All right, there we go. We got the quest and the obelisk part. Nice. So the obelisk is going to help us damage-wise. So we'll definitely take advantage of that. But to be honest, I kind of want to get his aura, not his aura, his avatar. So I'm going to chill here for a bit and hopefully we get the drop. That'd be really nice to get that SSS and we'll get to level 150. All right, let's go, guys. We finally got the Ichigo. So I will definitely take advantage of that. So let's go equip the beast. 9.9 billion, not bad at all. You guys can kind of see what its comparative stats are. All right, that means we're going to reset the stats again and we're going to go full on energy. There we go. And we're gonna go full on energy team. And obviously we want damage in the last stats, I guess, or star luck is sometimes good. This is gonna put us at 446 honestly, we're at what? 1.1 TGN. Yeah, I think we do a little bit better than that. I think part of that's due to our boost we got from the last Supreme thing. All right, let's go max out our avatar. Now, honestly, maxing out your avatar actually doesn't really help that much. I'm not gonna lie. So keep that in mind. Let's equip that, and there we go. And let's go max level him up. So yeah, keep that in mind. It's not actually that good to max out your avatar. It doesn't really do much because he actually just is an additive effect with your champions. So it's kind of helpful, but in the end game, it's not as important as you would think it is. But I have just so much avatar souls, there's no point in not doing it. So there we go, guys. 84 billion compared to 46 billion, almost a 50% increase, but it's not really. But maybe like a 25 or 20% increase. Yeah, it looks like a 20% increase. So not bad though. Obviously 1.34 TGN is pretty dang good. It's gonna really allow us to skyrocket our energy increases, but yeah, we'll see. Because to get the next rank up, we need to get, what is it, rank 110. So yeah. All right, now to do that, I think what we need to start doing is we need to start catching up on our index a little bit. So let's start off with getting ourselves this phantom here. So we're gonna turn all of our luck boosts on. Star macaroon. All right, I believe all my luck boosts are now on. And we're gonna start opening up some of these stars and hopefully pull this Kid Gohan, because he's what, 1 in 1,000 chance, which honestly should not be that hard to pull. We already got like what, 2 reds in like 1 spin. So let's just say that. Oh, there we go, already. So you see how easy that was? So we're gonna go over to Windmill Island now. I think we might have already gotten this one. All right, let's check our index for the next one. No, okay, so let's go grab Shanks real quick. And this isn't even with our luck team. Let me see if I switch to my luck team. We would be at, okay, honestly, that's not that much of a difference. So I'm gonna just stick with my energy team. Here we go, much better. All right, well, it's still a pretty decent odd. So let's go grab Shanks real quick too. All right, there we go, and we pulled Shanks already. Not bad at all. All right, back to the index. Soul Society, we already got Aizen, so let's go to Curse School, and let's get whatever is after Gojo. I forget who exactly it is, but we'll find out in a second. Oh, it's Sukuna. And there we go, guys. We already got Sukuna. Easy dub. All right, I believe next one. Oh, we need 2 here. All right, so we need the red and the... All right, we should get the red one in like a few seconds. Or not. Oh, I do not want the legend. Do not fill my inventory up with this legend. Okay, there we go. And now we need to get Rengoku. All right, there's Rengoku. Easy dubs. And now we can actually get another index completed. So there we go. Level 19 index. All right, Curse School, Slayer Village is done. All right, Solo Island, we need both the red and the other one, which again should be pretty easy. So let's go grab these 2 real quick. All right, usually the red one comes almost instantly. The Phantom usually takes a second. All right, there we go. We got 2 Sung Jin Woos. So let's go sell the Sung Jin Woos. And let's go grab these. Wow, it's a lot lower chance now, 0.08. All right, there we go. We got the Statue of God now. So we'll take it. All right, next up, Clover Village. All right, we need both of them in Clover Village as well. So, oh, we're bugged out. All right, let's go grab these guys real quick. We don't want the Yamis. I mean the Unus. So usually the red one is a second. Oh, maybe not that fast, but usually it's pretty fast. All right, there's Yami. So now we need, wow, 0.03. Jeez, the chances just dropped rapidly. What the heck? What the heck? All right, well, we'll rip it. All right, there we go. We finally pulled it. All right, do we have anything left in the index to claim? No, we actually still need 3 more. Oh my gosh. All right, so we still have a few more here, but I think we'll wait for these. Ooh, actually, yeah, I think we'll wait for these. Some of them are more easy to get than others, but I don't think it's gonna help us that much. All right, I'm gonna reset my stats for the bazillionth time. And we're gonna go all into damage because I forgot that we were supposed to be doing the raids. So let's go grab these raids. I'm gonna start off with the hollow raid. We're gonna skip to the max wave, and we're gonna go full on damage squad. There we go, and we're gonna pause all of our potions and just go full on. Do I really want drops here? Honestly, not really. I think we just want to go full damage. So yeah, we're just gonna go full damage here and see what all we can pull. All right, wave 500 is going to give us hopefully something good. 35% damage. Jeez. Now that's what we're talking about. It's not really 35% damage, but you know, it's a good thought at least. All right, that's about it for now. Not too bad though. The other one I wanted to run is actually the chainsaw raid on max. So we're gonna pop this one for that. I know we need to get 150 waves still, and I'm not sure we do have enough damage increase for that, but it's worth a shot. We're at 886. So we need to get to 1,000 on this one, and if we do that, we actually are gonna get some pretty nice stuff. So it'd be really nice to get that max. And then after that, we still gotta do the tournament raid. I feel like we might actually cook on that. But honestly, the benefits there are pretty poor. But this one is pretty nice, 200 creds. And we already have 240, so that's gonna put us at 400 credits. So we'll be pretty in line for something. Comment down below what game pass you guys want me to get next. I'm not really sure what the best one is, to be honest. I don't really feel like I need many of these game passes. They're not that helpful, but if you guys know which one I should get, or if I should just save, let me know. All right, shockingly close, but not quite enough, unfortunately. So we'll have to take the L there. All right, let's head over to the tournament raid. I haven't done this one in a hot minute, so I'm really hoping we can put in some work. But again, the benefits are so low, I don't really think it's gonna move the needle much. That's kind of why I haven't really bothered with this raid, but we can try it. All right, here we go. Let's see what achievements we got. Hopefully something good. Okay, we ended up getting, wow, 2. Okay, well, wow, that's a little depressing. I thought we would cook a little bit harder than that. Anyways, let's go back to our energy squad. All right, and I'm trying to think what's the fastest way for us to get some progression. Honestly, it might be obelisk, now that I think about it. So we'll run energy boost because I still need those. But let me reset my stats for the gazillionth time in this episode. And I think we're going to go for some obelisks. So let's head over here to the progression raid. And let's go grab some obelisks, and hopefully we can get to 50 UTG energy, which will get us the next rank up. It'll be pretty nice. So let's do this, and I really hope we can get a frick ton of obelisks, and obviously lunchboxes too, because why not? All right, since we're having so much trouble, unfortunately, beating, you know, that next guy, I think it's time we just go commit to the rank up. So that's going to help us get even more energy faster. So let's commit to the rank up, guys. And there we go. We're now 110, and we should be skyrocketing in energy again. So I think while we're here, we're going to also run it back on... actually, wait, I should have a lot of these, right? Did I buy the keys? I think I did, yeah. All right, so let's go run a 3x curse raid. And let's cook on that. Honestly... Oh, wait, I forgot to get this obelisk part. What the heck? All right, anyways, we got a bunch of lunch boxes as well. So that's going to be very nice to help us out. And we should get even more from this. So we should be pretty much just straight up cooking. So let me not accidentally just die on the stupid raid. All right, let's go cook and let's get some crazy energy.